for working on different stages of the project based on a framework, and we assign each chapter to one person for working on it. And I intend to give a description of first section of the project. And describe that what is going on in the next section and whole of the project. First of all, if we take a look at the definition of ICT strategy plan, ICT is an increasingly powerful tool for improving the delivery of services, enhancing ICT development, opportunities, and participating in global markets. And at the other hand, the strategy is a pattern of visions, objectives, policies, and resource utilization plans. And the ICT strategy align the application of ICT to the organization's overall business strategy to plan critical ICT investments in a complex and fast changing environment. As we can see here, the purpose of the document is to found a clear ICT direction based upon the business needs, and also adapt the ICT capability and delivery to react to business requirements, and also specify essential methods and choices of applications, organization, and infrastructure. College Polytech Mara. In this study, our case is the Polytech Mara College, or KPTM. KPTM was established as a private higher educational institution and offers a broad range of educational opportunities in the field of information technology, computer science, accounting, business management, engineering, and health sciences. It all started in January 1983 with establishment of the Learning Resource Center in Kota Baharu, and in June 1983, Maktab Science Mara in Kantan, Pahang was formed. The objective of our study is to propose a framework to help KPTM in developing their ICT strategic plan. And also the scope of our study is KPTM, and it includes KPTM existing strengths was built through its excellence track, and the merging of two Mara's renowned institutions. Also, KPTM is the biggest private educational institution spread over 7 campuses in KL as the main campuses, and also other branches. And also KPTM has local collaboration with the public and private educational institutions and universities such as University of Technology Mara, University Putra Malaysia, and University Malaya, and University Kebangsaan Malaysia, and other universities you can see here. The ICT strategy approach, it includes 4 phases that responds the why, what, how, and when questions. First of all, we should analyze business environment, and after that we analyze ICT environment, At the next stage, we develop ICT strategy, and finally we develop implementation plan. There are some key success factors in execution ICT strategy plan. Apply ICT creatively in order to obtain competitive advantage and support business strategy. Ensure that ICT investments are cost effective and benefits are measured against plan goals. And control ICT expenditures. Protect existing ICT environment, ICT investments. Resolve conflicting demands for limited ICT resources. And obtain joint ICT management user commitments, and also avoid ad hoc ICT projects. There are some assumptions and constraints. Our supplier and customers in this project is Ministry of Rural and Regional Development, College Polytechnic Mora, and students. The two principal deliverables of the framework are an ICT strategy, which includes a framework or a set of guidelines for the development and use of ICT, and also an ICT strategy execution plan to implement the strategy. We have these two principal deliverables from the framework. My friend, thank you.
I just asked straight away, the critical success factors, where do you get this from?
The critical success factor,
success factors.
as we look as a business to the organization, we can define these critical success factors.
Some point doesn't
The existing
demonstrate the CSM. Anyway, it's okay. It's okay. But the critical success factors not really critical success factors. And the suppliers and customers, College Polytechnic Mara.
supplier and customer. I think the different branch and different faculty of College Polytechnic Mara.
Oh, I see. Other faculties. Other faculties. Now you are doing for faculty of
science.
public science.
So others will be.
Okay, right. So, I mean, you have to be more precise.
Yes.
Role and responsibilities. Whose role is this?
The role of students and college that provide the services for the students.
This not very clear.
Not clear?
No, it's explained that is specifically for every stakeholder, but it's at the subsequent pages.
It explains on subsequent
section.
section.
Yeah, I think maybe the next speaker is going to explain it.
But
Yes.
the presentation is not correct.
You
that we need to elaborate more, or we need to be more specific?
Roles and responsibilities, is it assumption?
Under assumption.
Under assumption and constraint?
Yes, I think.
This program will provide a course of study. So which program? You want to understand human system. I mean, that's that. I'm not very okay, it's alright. We are learning. Okay, thank you.
Okay, Assalamualaikum. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I will talk present about the summary of organization. First, the introduction. So we see that the mastery of computer science and information technology is essential for Malaysians involved with the pursuit of knowledge society. This is so as we still need a wider exposure regarding the importance of technology for the development for our country, that means the whole society. As nations, we need to realize the importance of mastering the new technologies to be a part of an international level. Therefore, the KPTM offers a wide range of educational opportunities in the field of IT, computer science, accounting, business, management, engineering, and also the health sciences. Okay, next is about the faculty itself. The abbreviation in Malay language FSKTM stands for Faculty of Computer Science and IT, and also the KPTM as a College Polytechnic Mara. So the faculty of the KPTM was established in July 2001. The faculty consists of two departments, which are Department of Computer Science and Department of Mathematics. Okay, there are 6 objectives of faculty. First, to display excellent academic quality and relevance to the academic program that will enable students to meet the criteria required by future employers. To produce graduates who are strong in IT, practically and able to fulfill the current industry needs. Develop specialized programs to promote IT culture in society. To increase the skill and knowledge in ICT to the society. To expand software development activities, entrepreneurship, and consultation in IT, and also manage the faculty efficiently and effectively. Okay, these two departments are led by head of department who assist the dean through the administration of the department. Okay, this is a background of the Department of Computer Science. Conducting diploma and bachelor degree program since 2001. Primary emphasis is given on professional training in which graduates are expected to gain a combination of knowledge, practical skills, as well as theory applications related to IT by instilling the latest technology in the curriculum. Graduates can also further study at higher level in specific fields such as networking and telecommunication, programming, multimedia, software development, computer security, and other relevant fields. Academic staff and faculty members has excellent academic background in their respective fields, which accommodates the needs of the students of diploma and bachelor programs. Currently, we have 55 academic lecturers. Okay, for Department of Mathematics, it's a supporting department. That means it serves mathematics subjects consists of the 3 major types of maths, which are statistics, discrete mathematics, and also the pure mathematics. Currently, this department consists of 15 academic lecturers. This is also more elaborate for the College Polytechnic Mara background. That be elaborate more rather than the first presenter. Okay, the KPTM's existing strength was built through its excellent track record and the merging of two Mara's renowned institutions, that is KYPM and also the Academy Infotech Mara. KPTM has grown as biggest ultra private educational institution with more than 12,500 full-time students spread over actually 9 campuses. Now, and then the KPTM also have the Center for Continuing Education (CCE) for the flexible educate reflected, that means is also offered for the part-time student. Okay. Next is about vision and mission of the faculty. Vision, that is to explore information communication technology for the development of nation. Mission of the faculty to produce ICT graduates who are creative, innovative, competent and responsible through academic program and qualified staff in conjunction with the mission of the college. Okay. Next is a list of campus and programs that are running for each. That means that the faculty supported for this program. In KL, the faculty running the degree, there's 4 degree programs. There is computer science, network and mobile computing, business information technology with international business, and business information technology with accounting. Meanwhile, diploma, there is actually feeder for the bachelor program, that is diploma in computer science and diploma in business IT. Okay, the rest of the campuses actually is also the feeder as a bachelor program in the KL. And there are 1 campus that offered for the degree program, that is Bachelor of Science Honours in the Multimedia. Okay, until the Kota Baharu. Next is the chart of the faculty organizational. Okay, so it's a lead by the dean, supported by the head of department and also the program coordinator. And then each department have the lecturer and also the assistant lecturer. The lecturer is similarly to the senior lecturer, and the assistant lecturer is about the fresh graduate lecturer. And each of the lecturers have to be the project coordinator, okay, to supervise the student project, the final year student project, especially the both program bachelor and also the diploma programs. The next section is about roles and responsibilities of each of the staffs in the faculty. So Dean play 4 essential roles, serving as academic leaders of faculty, representatives of faculty to the college, managers of faculty resources, and also representatives of faculty and college to the external bodies. Usually for the collaboration programs, that means the degree actually is from the UK program and to be the homegrown program. The responsibilities of the deans, coordinating the development of and implementing the faculty 5-year vision and goal statement, leading faculty efforts toward achieving college goals, developing of faculty budget, managing the fiscal affairs of the college, leading and coordinating faculty strategic planning and curriculum development. Okay, that's the most important of the responsible of the deans. Okay, and then for the head of department, in providing leadership and management to the department as part of a broader leadership and management role in the faculty, so the head will have the following broad responsibilities within the context of the college and the faculty strategic plans. So there are 5 responsibilities of the HOD. The strategic direction of the department and implementing change, the academic leadership of the department, which will include responsibility for the management, development and quality of department's teaching, research and student support services, the development and management of departmental staff, and the management and development of department's finances and infrastructure. Okay, and then so as a member of faculty also, so the head will be responsible actually for development of the programs, monitoring the academic staff, and also to be as a translation of communication of university-wide strategies and policy within the department. So the head of the department will have to responsible to deliver whatever the policies that been passed from the deans. Meanwhile, the program coordinator that I said before, each lecturer have to be the program coordinator. So the program coordinators are responsible for submitting all core assessment materials to the DIS office. Should contact the appropriate college liaison when they have question or concern about the assessment process. Also responsible for improving all alumni in their area regardless of instructional modality through the college syllabus system. Okay, next is about assessment for lecturers. Okay, there are fews. Okay, the major is about conduct tutorials, practical demonstration, lectures, workshop and clinic session in order to deliver the program set within the curriculum. Meanwhile, the assistant lecturer is about teaching the subject specified and in accordance with the timetable issued. And this may be amended from time to time by faculty. That means the assistant lecturer is help for the senior lecturer who is the lecturer. Okay, I think it's all for the summary of organization.
May I ask something?
Okay.
About the this not to criticize, but just for discussion.
Okay.
The vision.
Vision.
The vision. To explore. Explore ICT for the development of nation. This the vision of the faculty.
Yes. That means the faculty is not support for the KL, but also the other campuses. That means KL is monitored for the other programs that running the same program that running in other campuses.
Normally, vision statement is demonstrating a state of the faculty, the state, not a book. Is it true? Do you agree?
It looks more like a vision, a broader vision, maybe for the whole college. You mean it should be more specific? Or the scope should be less?
To become, for example, work class, something like that. Because to explore is the verb, you will never end. You will never reach the end.
The objective.
Explore, so you can never reach anywhere. So a vision is a statement where you define or you describe the state of the organization. Like for ourselves, I want to, I'm enrolling as a medical degree. So in 10 years I want to become a professional doctor. So there is a full stop there. So but sometimes organizations, they don't have a clear vision.
And you should,
So you should help to restate the vision. Sometimes not the vision, the objective sometimes not very clear also. So you have to assist.
to make it clear and accessible.
Okay. Otherwise, very difficult for us to help.
Yeah. That's right.
Another one is there's no administrative problems, issues. We'll describe somewhere else.
Problems or issues?
Problem of the organization.
Ada chapter kan?
There's one.
section.
There's a special chapter.
No.
Arash mentioned some of the constraints and issues under the introduction. Yeah, you. Which page?
The constraints are human factors. Human factors that cannot be addressed by ICT, and also limited operational expenditure.
We did explain it in the next chapter.
Yes,
Chapter?
next.
Okay.
Because we are telling about the strategic direction.
Okay.
So we try to explain it based on the current problem that the village face. Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Our professor, my friends. Okay, thank you, Arash and Maida, for the introduction and the overview of the college. Okay, I will continue on the third part, which is information architecture. So this section describes the results of a comprehensive review of the business information flow and management of the existing College Polytech Mara, KPTM. Understanding of the sources of information, functions and processes is necessary before an information architecture or IA can be formed and subsequently identify the information systems needed to support the KPTM. Okay, for the purpose of this project, assume that card sorting technique has been used to understand this business model of KPTM. So this is only our own assumption based on our reading. We find that there are few techniques that can be used before any organization choose or develop their information architecture. So one of the technique that we found that is the simplest technique is card sorting technique, whereby each unit are gathered together and they were given a small cards to jot down their own job scope, and they will gather back the small cards and to see whether there are any redundancy in their business processes. So if they find that there are redundant in their business process, they will sit down and try to resolve that problem.
Everybody.
Everybody in that unit. Because they want to see the whole business process, whether this unit are doing the same thing with the other unit. So if they can merge it or in other way simplify the business process, then it will be better for both parties. Then maybe they can expedite the process of the unit. Please correct me if I'm wrong, because that's what we understood from the consulting technique. Okay, among information contained in this section are business model of KPTM, KPTM key processes, KPTM relations with foreign entities or external entities, and KPTM functions relations with foreign or external entities. Okay, this is the business model of KPTM. Namely, it consists of input processes and outcomes, and the outside environment is parents or guardians. Sorry, the spelling is not that clear. The lecturers, students, Ministry of Rural and Regional Development, and the stakeholders. Okay, Ministry of Rural and Regional Development. It is because KPTM is wholly owned subsidiary of Majlis Amanah Rakyat, MARA, whereby MARA is one of the agencies under KKLW. The stakeholders, since KPTM is an entity established as a private higher educational institution, it is not a public higher educational institution, it is private higher educational institution. It is managed in strict accordance with its constitution, that is known as Private Higher Educational Institutions Act 1996, whereby a chief executive shall be appointed to exercise general supervision over the arrangements, day-to-day affairs, welfare and discipline in the institution. So it is quite different from the public higher educational institutions, whereby normally in public higher educational institutions, it is run by the Vice Chancellor, and in private higher education institution, it is run by the Chief Executive. So that is what happening in KPTM. Okay, lecturers, they are the main or important components in KPTM, as they are the group of people who teach the students enrolled in any programs offered by KPTM. Without them, the organization will not be able to perform its functions well. Next is parents or the guardians. They have expectations on their children that they will lead a better life than them. This is due to the fact that the majority of the students enrolling in KPTM are from rural areas. This is in line with the responsibility of MARA, that is to develop, encourage, facilitate, as well as to carry out economic and social development in the Federation and in particular the rural areas. So from our research, we have found that majority of the students in KPTM are coming from the rural areas. Students are the main customer of KPTM. Therefore, an information architecture developed by KPTM should be able to provide and fulfill their need for information sourcing. Okay, currently KPTM is providing a website that displays all information on KPTM and a portal to cater the need for information sharing with students, which is known as online learning system or OLES. Currently, the students are able to display their marks and examination results from the system, as well as accessing the lecture notes uploaded by the lecturers. So these are one of the systems available under the faculty, known as online learning system. Okay, this is the chart for consumer information requirements, which are the students. Okay, based on our research, these are the types of information that we think needed by the students. That is lecture notes, class schedule, carry marks, examination results, graduation list, event or courses updates, application status, class attendance, and also academic calendar. Okay, the KPTM keys, this is before the study period, this is during the study period, and this is after the study period. Okay, these are the informations needed before they enroll into any program in KPTM, which are the application status, because they need to apply in order to enter the college. And after that, they need to have the offer letter, because they need to apply for fund from what we call an agency known as PTPTN. One agency that gives loans to students to continue their study, and some of them will receive fund from MARA. It depends on the background of the family. And then during the study, they will need to know the academic calendar, so that they know when to register and to enjoy their holiday. They know when is the break. And they need to know the class schedule, lecture notes, carry marks, and examination results. So this will be supplied to the student continuously, and they have access to view their information, their related information. And after graduate, they need to fill and make sure that the requirements to graduate are fulfilled. So after that, they will receive their certificates. Okay, this is the main and support functions for the college. We have divided into two parts. Okay, the main functions are the faculty that in the college. There are 3 faculties in the college. There is Faculty of Professional Studies, Faculty of Social Science and Humanities, Faculty of Computer Science and IT, and we'll be focusing on Faculty of Computer Science and IT. Okay, the supporting functions will be the Corporate Division, Curriculum Development and Quality Assurance Division, Admin and Logistics Division, Human Resource Division, Management Information System Department, and finally Finance Department. So these are all the components that will support the main functions of the college. The tables describe the details of activities of each department. So I don't think I have to go through one by one. Basically, we can know the functions directly from the name. Okay, this is the relationships of KPTM with the external or foreign entities. Okay, we have identified that 4 external entities that deals directly with the college. Okay, first is KKLW and second is MARA to make sure that the college are following the policies and regulations stated by these 2 entities. And the third one is international educational institutions in the sense of collaborations, because college is also having a collaboration with international educational institutions in order to provide better education to the students. And finally, the local companies or industries, because the KPTM require their students to undergo an industrial training as part of the requirements for them to graduate. Okay, next, flow information. Okay, flow information, context diagram, contact information with external entities. Okay, these are the diagram that I have shown just now. There are 4 entities. These are the details of the data flow information. The 4 entities that I mentioned just now, that are international education institution, local companies, KKLW, and MARA. These are the details which I have already explained just now. Okay, so that's all for the information architecture. So basically, we can say that information architecture is actually a way a college or a faculty arrange their medium to deliver the information to their user, to end user. So,
why do you call it information architecture, this section?
because it contains all the
Information.
no, the way we get the elements that are needed by the end user, that in this case is students. So we focus on students. We need to know, because they are the main customer of KPTM, so we need to know what are the sort of information that they need during their study, before and after. So it mainly focus on the customer of the KPTM, which are students.
I mean, normally we are going to use the word information architecture somewhere else when you are modeling the information for the faculty.
Okay.
So this is basically describing about the business processes in the faculty. So this business, something to do with the business environment.
Business environment.
Not information architecture. So we use this somewhere else.
Excuse me, but maybe I misunderstood, but what Ms. Karima explained is that the data flow during the business processes of the KPTM. Now that maybe it's current the data flow, maybe it's not digitalized or it's manual right now. For example, in graduation or something like that. But in chapter 6, we are going to. Yeah, in chapter 6,
Because
we are going
currently,
to.
all the elements that I mentioned just now is not all digitized. Some of it are done manually. So we are trying to tell the organization that you should automate it because the students need to use it. So that is why we are trying to gather all the needed information that we think the students need to use.
Here we saw that information architecture and in chapter 6 we talk about.
You use the infrastructure here. But we are analyzing the current business.
We should say current business information.
Actually, up to the strategic direction, I think everything that we analyze is all the current situation. Is that correct? Because we're understanding the underlying data flow, as Ahmed said, or understanding the current IT framework that's in place. So up to the strategies in which we understand the SWOT analysis, the threats, the opportunities, and everything, and then we propose the strategy, and then we break it down into the architecture, the information management architecture, the IT framework, and all of that. Before that, it's all the current situation. Actually, this isn't the proposed one. This is the current underlying data flow of our business structure. As a business, it has information regarding the students and regarding the lecturers, the portals that they have.
So this business environment.
Yeah, that's correct.
Then we should change the name of the
But wait.
What we should call it?
Business environment.
Business environment.
Because you have ICT environment under there.
But then, is it right to use the card sorting technique? Because we assume that we had performed the card sorting technique in that department, and then we come up with this.
Oh, you're already using the, you're analyzing here.
Our assumption is we have already performed the card sorting technique in that department, and then that is how we come up with this information. So we are assuming that we are trying to help the faculty to organize back their way of delivering the information, because not all the information are supplied to the student.
Okay, it's alright. Because
Just
at
to
this
make sure
at this phase, we should try to understand how the faculty make business, how they perform their business functions, and then at the same time, we are also trying to find the problem and issues relating to the performance of their business functions. So when you are using card sorting techniques, basically you are trying to, maybe you are trying to know whether there is any redundancies, then whether their personnel knows how to perform their job as a person. So sometimes not everybody knows how to perform their expected role. So in that case, then we know that we have to prepare special training for them. You know, I mean something like that.
So it is not wrong to apply that technique in this.
Okay, it's
step.
okay. It's okay.
So I'm afraid that we might choose a different or a wrong technique in doing this, because this is only assumption. We didn't do it in real in the college. But based on our readings, we find that this is the simplest and suitable technique.
Because this is the place where, this is the phase where you are identifying problems. The more problems, I mean, the more opportunities. When there's no problem,
Like
no opportunities. So, collaborators, you see, other universities, you know, foreign institutions. So, not included in your diagram? The business model? Stakeholders?
Yes, they are in the stakeholders.
Stakeholders,
Yes,
okay.
consider under the stakeholders.
So in your diagram figure 3.3, KPTM keys, what keys? Processes.
Processes.
Major processes.
Yes, before, during, and after.
So KPTM major processes. Then maybe you have
G processes.
finance.
Oh.
Yeah.
Then what about this hostel management administration?
We didn't go into that.
Oh, okay. So
We just focus on the environment study, the study environment, not on the.
Oh, academic.
Yes, academic only.
Academic.
We didn't go into the.
Is the scope
Affairs.
academic? Is the
Faculty.
is the assumption?
Yeah,
In the scope.
because our studies faculty
Oh,
of
faculty.
computer science,
Yeah,
not
okay.
the
We go
whole
into the
college.
affairs
Yeah,
of the
okay.
students.
What about finance?
Actually, in our
Finance is under the fee tuition. That
Under?
they, I've mentioned just now that some of them needs to apply to get fund from MARA or PTPT. So some of them need to do the application.
Not yet.
It is under free tuition actually.
Oh,
Before
fees
they
and
enter
tuition.
the college.
What after that?
After that, they actually need to track their payment.
So not included yet.
So, okay, maybe I should include them. This one.
No, I'm just trying to find how we can miss out a lot of things actually during study.
Actually, in the first session that we had, there were lots of talk on the applications, the financial statuses, the cooperation with finance, cooperation with the different student bodies and everything. Then we just we had this problem that the scope was getting too large, and we thought that okay, this isn't exactly what we're supposed to do because our scope is only the faculty, so we have to cut out on various things that are not related to the faculty's business. So we had to cut some. Actually, that's what happened. If we wanted to include that in the scope, it would be
Okay, but I mean, right in the scope.
Yeah,
I think
that's
it's okay. We can include it as part of the diagram because it's one of the business process happening in the college.
Because at this time, we have to really have a clear border of study. Okay.
So it's all right if we state some in a generalizing plan. It's all right if we state some of the problems and then we just conclude that okay, this is out of the scope and will not be analyzed in this
We have
document
to
or
specify
something.
in the
So we can clarify
in the introduction part. Scope. The function activities looks okay. Okay, alright,
Okay,
thank you.
okay, thank you very much. Now I invite Mr. Muhammad.
Thank you. Hello, everyone, Professor. Thanks for bearing with us to the rest of the presentation. So I'm going to talk about the current IT infrastructure for KPTM and FKSM. The true picture of the IT infrastructure, while very important to determine the level of IT performance in KPTM faculty, and it's very important in the actions taken by IT division to overcome the gap between the existing infrastructure and targeted infrastructure. This section includes the goal of IT application of software portfolio and network, and summary of current issues of IT and ICT infrastructure in KPTM and FKSM faculty of computer. Information technology is led ITS infrastructure in our college recently led by a director, assisted by a deputy director and assistant technicians. Among the functions performed include network management, computer application development, service compliant, and this section consists of 3 officers permanent. Division goals of the ICT in the KPTM is to ensure that the system, hardware, software, and networks are working well with KPTM needs and minimizing the operational and supporting cost of IS infrastructure is their improvement goal. The software portfolio is that the KPTM and computer faculty has implemented a program of information technology to support their e-learning. And there are 2 software applications that have been used for this purpose, the CMS and OLS. CMS and the following table here in the next page describing the functions of the